Hey, what's up? It's your guy, Mark My Words, coming back to you with another one. Now today, fellas, I need to talk to you about a couple things that you should not be doing in the bedroom, right? A couple things that you should not be doing to enhance your sexual pleasures in the bedroom with your lady, right? You're in a relationship, you might be in a state where the sex isn't popping like it used to be, or y'all could just be going through a tiny dry period, or you don't want to get to those dry periods. So we're just going to talk about a couple do's and don'ts as far as that is concerned. Now, whenever you're watching a video of mine, bro, I really encourage and promote you to put your comments and your experiences in the comment section, all right? Not only for me, but there's other people that watch these videos, bro, and a lot of times when we share information as men, we just allow other men to get better, because a lot of times we don't talk about these things when we're in person. So when they get different ideas from you, things that you tried that you shouldn't do, it really helps people be able to implement that into their lives and get a little bit better, right? So make sure to comment anything that you want to comment about the video. Now, if you like the video, please like and subscribe. That lets me know that the content is hitting home with some of you guys and that you like, you know, talking about these certain things, and that will encourage me to do more videos like this, all right? So, do's and don'ts in the bedroom, bro. Now, most of us are in some type of relationship, right? Even if you're dating, the point of dating is to get into a relationship. So, but there's a lot of us 30s and 40s and 50s, 60 years old that are in relationships. And when you're in a relationship, bro, sex is part of it. You know what I mean? Sex is part of it. It should be a huge part of it. Just being honest. It should be a huge part of it, right? But a lot of times our relationships are lacking intimacy. We're lacking alone time, bro. We're lacking sexual interaction with our partner. And there are a few things that we need to do to further enhance that, because, bro, a couple that is having good intimate situations are always going to be in a better place. That does not mean that everything's going to be perfect financially, perfect with their kids, right? Perfect with every other thing in their relationship, but they are going to be happier. And two happy people most likely can work on any other issue they have, all right? So, one of the major don'ts, bro, if you're trying to get into a good sexual situation or a good sexual rhythm with your lady, stop coming to the bedroom so late, right? A lot of us, we're hanging out in the kitchen, we're hanging out in the living room, you're in the man cave, until it's time to actually lay down and go to bed. Why is that a problem? Let's just say you go to bed at 10 o'clock. Bro, you've been sitting in the man cave from 7 to 10, right? And that's cool. But by the time you get up to the bedroom, even if your lady comes up there at the same time, now you don't have the energy. Bro, sex is just like you performing, jumping jacks, or you doing push-ups or running. That's why you sweat a lot. That's why your heart rate goes up. Bro, it's a movement, right? Your body got to move. Bro, your body does not want to move at 10 o'clock. Would you jump down and do 50 push-ups at 10 o'clock? Would you go run a mile at 10 o'clock? Would you go for a 3-mile walk at 10 o'clock? No, you wouldn't. You got to start coming up into the bedroom earlier, bro. And invite your lady to come up into the bedroom earlier as well. Oh, babe, hey, I was going to go upstairs around 8 o'clock tonight. You want to come join me? Hang out a little bit. It just is what it is, bro. Shut the door, lock the door. You know what I mean? So the kids can't come in. And y'all have adult time. And, bro, listen. Those intimate situations a lot of times lead to sex. A lot of times they lead to sex because you're alone, you're able to concentrate on just you and your partner, and there's just, the distractions aren't there. You know what I mean? Your energy's up. You gotta go upstairs when your energy's up. Okay? Now, when you go upstairs early, okay? Another thing you don't want to do is, bro, you do not want to waste time talking about negativity, right? So that means turn the news off. The world news, the local news, all the news outlets, bro, need to be turned off. There's always going to be something negative in the news, bro, and it can wait until tomorrow. You're about to go to bed. There's nothing you need to know about tonight before you chill with your lady that you can't learn about tomorrow. Some of y'all act like y'all have to be on the cutting edge of the news as if you're going to do something about it. You're not going to do anything about it, bro. You're not making no investments at night. You're not changing your political stance at night. Turn the news off. Because what that does is it puts negative energy in the air. Also, it allows y'all to start having negative conversations. Even if it isn't negative, like centered around your relationship, it's still negativity. You want to cut out any type of conversation that could turn into a negative debate. Because, bro, a lot of times you're planning on having a good night with your lady, but you guys start talking about topics that are rooted in negativity, and then you guys start debating about it. You might have a different stance than she has. Next thing you know, you guys are having a debate/argument, and you never get to the intimacy, fam. So leave the negative conversations alone. When you enter that bedroom, bro, it should be all positive conversations. It's okay to say, oh, babe, I know you want to talk about that today, but let's talk about that tomorrow morning. I just want to concentrate on you. All right? Now, thirdly. A lot of you men are believing that you don't have to take a shower before you get in the bedroom with your woman because she's your woman. A lot of you are believing that you don't need to brush your teeth or use some mouthwash before you go to the bedroom because she's your woman. Fam, you just had dinner. Why would you not have to mouthwash? Why would you not brush? You could most likely get into some type of kissing going on with your lady. Why would you not? Why would you not take care of that? It takes 10 seconds. I understand you might not have gone anywhere after you left work and you get a shower in the morning. But bro, you should be your freshest when you get up into that bedroom with your lady. Why would that not be what you're doing? If you got with a new woman, I would imagine you would want to smell and feel as fresh as possible. So why wouldn't you treat your lady like that? See, a lot of us have gotten into this, oh, that's my old lady. Oh, we've been together 16 years. You being with her 16 years does not change the fact that she likes a nice smelling man. You like a nice smelling woman. I'm quite sure it doesn't matter how long you guys been together, bro. If your wife did not smell good, you would not be encouraged to have sex with her as much. So we got to take care of our hygiene, bro. So if that means, oh, babe, I'm going upstairs at 8 o'clock to get a shower, meet me in the bedroom at 8:15. Just want to chill out tonight. Bro, I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't see how that could be a problem. So we really have to pay attention to our hygiene, bro, because our hygiene, how we smell and how we feel, affects how comfortable we become, right? You know how it goes, bro. You get a shower, you feel refreshed, you feel better, right? That's going to affect your level of intimacy with your lady, okay? Now, I always ask you guys when we talk to make sure you put your comments in the comment section because I don't know everything, bro. And it's very interesting to me to see how you guys approach keeping the spark alive, keeping the romance in your relationship, keeping it intimate, keeping the sex good in your relationship. So make sure you do that in the comments, bro. Let me know if there's things that you and your wife do that might be unorthodox, but it's something that can help somebody else. And again, bro, it's always to help people, you know, that are reading these comments and looking at these videos, bro. And honestly speaking, you know it feels good when a friend of yours says, man, after you told me that little life hack, I started doing it. Now my life is so much better. So, bro, it might be 10,000 people that end up seeing your comment. Imagine that, right? Now, if you feel like this video resonated with you a little bit, just a little bit, I need you to share this episode with somebody, bro. To share it with somebody and say, bro, I saw this interesting video, thought you might like it. It's about 10, 12 minutes long. That's it, bro. It takes you 5 seconds. You know what I mean? But you never know how it's going to impact someone else. So, just to recap real quick, let's make time to go in the bedroom and not wait until it's time for us to go to bed. If you're going to bed at 10, sometimes invite your lady to the bedroom at 8 o'clock, bro, 9 o'clock. Makes a huge difference, bro. Now, also, you want to stay away from negative conversations, negative TV shows, negative news, all that stuff, bro. It's going to turn your intimate situation possibly into a debate or an argument. For what? And number 3, bro, hygiene is of utmost importance. Of utmost importance. Bro, don't get in that bedroom and you about to take off all your clothes and you haven't showered in the last couple hours. You haven't used mouthwash or brushed your teeth in the last couple hours. It's not cool. It's not good. So just a couple things that you should stay away from, bro, to enhance your sexual experience with your lady. That's what we're trying to do, bro. We're trying to be the best we can in our relationships. You're in a relationship, you see a woman every day. Why shouldn't it be the best part of your life? It should be. All right? Now, if you are in this situation and you're struggling, right? You feel like you and your wife aren't having good sex right now, that you guys should be in a different place, that you wish you guys could get the spark back and you feel like you're responsible for it, right? But you're struggling and you need some more one-on-one attention. Bro, go down in the description, hit the link and book a call with me. We'll get on the Zoom, bro. We'll talk about some methods and some tactics that you can use to put yourself in a better situation in your relationship. Hey, sometimes it's like that, bro. And listen, there's not a man alive that can say he hasn't gone through an issue or two when it comes to his relationship. So you are not alone. What separates some men from other men is that some men take action in trying to correct it, and some men just let it go. So which one are you? So if you feel like you need that one-on-one attention, bro, book a call, click the link in my description, and we'll get to it, all right? So, as always, man, I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. It's always a pleasure to bring you some information and talk about some things that I've gone through in life, or things that I've helped people get through. You know what I mean? That help them solidify their relationship or their life in general. All right? So I appreciate y'all for hanging out with your guy. I will be back on you another time. All right? And it's your boy, Marc, my word.